I have, it's like a clearinghouse. I have to tell you everything clearly. The spiritual teacher for so many years, so many paid sessions, kept scolding me, saying the whole bit was, this reality, this life is your own thing. So if you complaining about somebody abusing you, you're the one creating it because you're complaining about it. So she was abusing me. And she said, Zeke, you drown this in yourself. You shouldn't be bitching about it. Because what you're doing is you're playing victim. And then so you bring it out to yourself by speaking it. You understand? And then the thing was, why were you going along? At the same time, she was given valuable stuff, teaching valuable stuff. There was a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't, and were falsehoods, and it was speaking in the class, telling them, look, this ain't right, that ain't right, that doesn't sound right. That's what she was doing, that to kick me out. Because it does happen that a lot of, okay, so let me tell you this, a lot of people or institutions that offer value, that's what you stay, but then they maybe sometimes debate you with that, and then there's crap in there that you have to put up with. And then so the Ramdas was saying, if you go into a place, a spiritual, like take all the teachings and run before they can, the whole what do you call that, Kool-Aid, you know what that is. So I got a lot of Kool-Aid. I did get a lot of Kool-Aid. And then that method of, simultaneously giving very, very good, precious, verbal statements of loyalty and adherence. And at the same time, Zeke, I'm never going to kick you out. Zeke, at the same time, doing that malicious thing that I actually thought was she was doing good to me, although she was doing it scoldingly. So it was puzzling. So it was done in a way to, I think I'm going to find out later the deeper method, which is what happened with the other methods that were being used on me. I found out just recently why they were being dirt. That was the real purpose of profiting, that a certain behavior was happening that I didn't know why. So I was prevented from helping with a situation, so they could profit from abuse. I wish everybody would come out and say, and a whole bunch of people knowing about it wouldn't, because they were scared. They were framed or threatened with frivolous lawsuit. And all these methods I'm telling you about. So, just like people who are like black belt martial arts, they have to have a license. They say, because these hands are weapons, so they can't be using that, right? Just like if your hand is just as lethal as a gun, right? Then you have to have a license, because you could be using that. Now, so maliciously, right? So gaslighting methods, framing methods, blackmailing, these should be frivolous lawsuits used as extortion. All of these methods that I know, like they've been used on me so much, people should be aware of it, first of all. So if they're being used on you, and then so you don't let it, you report it. People should be aware that these are wrong. So all this time I was telling the police, the lawyers, that they were gaslighting. No, you should know about gaslighting. You should know about all the gaslighting methods, all the dark psychology methods, all the extortion methods that are done in a way covertly, so that even the police know about it, but that they can have ways of like, hey, we just enforcing California law. So the law should be corrected. All of these methods, that policies that made this atrocity occur, should be looked at, they be corrected. They shouldn't say we don't write the laws, we're enforcing the laws. If we didn't do it, somebody else would. All this stuff that they were saying to perpetrate this atrocity, people should be aware of. They should acknowledge these are wrong. They should correct it. They should just say, well, what are we here for today, when you tell it to them. And the other cop says, you see what's going on, all the crime and the stuff. Yeah, it's going on because you making it happen because of the way you are. Okay, the laws that are wrong, that allow this stuff to go on intentionally, the policies the police have to make this happen, should all be corrected. I know what all of them are. I'm always telling you about them. They should be corrected. The law shouldn't be used as a weapon to do wrong. The police shouldn't be used as a weapon to hurt somebody to get money from them. So when she was here for 22 months, hurting me to profit from me. If she was to put a knife to my neck and ask me for 50 grand, they would have stopped her. But she was using tenant protection law, using her protected right to bring visitors, but she was bringing drug dealers and people who looked and acted dangerously. And they didn't want to acknowledge my police would lie about the validity of my restraining order and would refuse to enforce it. They would use it against me. They would say, you shouldn't be out there when she's out there in the front yard. She comes in the room, you should be out of there. So they would use it against me, reverse. They were reversing it like it was against me. You Google my name, there's restraining order that she posted against me, but it was never filed. So I never got to go to court to tell the judge what's going on. They always say go to court. 3 opportunities with the restraining order. The one she posted, the one fee, she never comes to court, because if she comes to court, she will either have to lie and get the consequence of lying in front of a judge, or she would have